Hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Guru Larry here. I've not done an unboxing video for a while, mainly because nothing's come out, but I'm going to do something different this week. So rather than showing you some sort of special edition of a video game where you get an art book that you only look at once before putting away for all eternity, I'm going to go into something unique. McDonald's Happy Meals toys, or rather something that was rather unique over here. Now, a lot of you old school gamers who watch my channel, you may remember a couple of years, well, back in the 80s in fact, there was a line of Super Mario 3 Happy Meal toys to go and coincide with the release of the game over here. I actually had a couple of them myself. My most memorable one is the Raccoon Mario, where you put a spring down and it like a sucker on it and it used to pop up in the air, and I used to have a Koopa Trooper that would had a little air pocket thing, you squeeze it and he jumped. Anyhow, to coincide with absolutely no Mario game whatsoever, McDonald's in the UK has actually released a new series of Super Mario toys. Here's actually the box to go with the Super Mario collection, just to show evidence that it is actually here. A lot less exciting nowadays. In fact, the special game around the thing, there's no cutouts anymore. You have to count how many coins are, and then you can add it there. Isn't that exciting? That's the low estimation they have of their childhood customers nowadays. Oh, you can cut that out and put the coins in these there. Oh, okay. Okay, well what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the entire collection of Mario toys that came out with it, because I managed to get them all. When I say get them all, I actually mean bought them off eBay, because my McDonald's were a pain in the arse and kept doing one each week. And they only run it for 4 weeks, so where's the mentality at? And by the end, they didn't give any, so they kept giving me Kung Fu Panda 2 toys. So they must have them in stock for years. Anyhow, here's the first Mario toy I have collected. It is Mario sort of doing his little pose after a little somersault. My one seems to be a bit cross-eyed. If you look closely, look, his eye's a bit wonky in there. So he's obviously been doing a little bit too many somersaults. It's a static image. Well, these sort of bend, as you can see. But there's not much leeway. I mean, you can, if you wanted to, you could make him do a Nazi salute. So, but you know, that's quite the. I don't want to bend him too much because he end up breaking his arms, because they're not the strongest toys in the world. In fact, he's got a large screw in the back. So I think somebody's been arming Bullet Bill with more sharper projectile weapons nowadays. So I'm going to put him there so you can see him as they go. Next one in the collection is, of course, his brother Luigi, who seems to be directing traffic with this pose. Ooh, go on, you go there. That was the worst impression ever. I do apologise. And again, he's being shot in the back by Bullet Bill with a large screw. What's his eyes look like, this one? A little bit better. So there you go. He's a little bit better. Yes, there you go. So that's the thing. Most of the figures are really just static poses. The next one is, of course, a completely disproportionate Toad. Hello there, Toad, or by the Japanese name is Pinocchio. I quite like that because it sounds like a pun on Pinocchio. I want to be a real boy! Okay, and he's also got a hollow arse as well, as you can see, so he can sit down properly. He's actually got me shot in the back of the head by Bullet Bill with a screw, so if you want to pose him, you have to do him from the front. But he seemed very happy about being shot in the back of the head, so maybe it sort of affected part of his brain and he just gone delusional. So that's Toad. The next static figure is the last one. Yes, it is. Okay, the last one is, of course, Yoshi. And the arms, they're separated, but they don't bend at all. His head moves, so you can break his neck if you want, or do some sort of, you know, he doesn't want to talk to you. So that's quite that. Has he got a screw? Oh yes, he's got a screw in the back of the shell, so that must be some sort of pretty hard force to break it through his shell. Or her. Is it her or him, Yoshi? Because he does lay eggs. And males don't tend to lay eggs. So there you go, that's argumentative, what he is. So I'm sure somebody will leave a comment about what his sexuality is. So let's put him there. And now on to the features of the other toys. What they got. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to the one that's nearest a figure to the rest of them. And that would be Donkey Kong. So yes, so it's not exactly perfect Super Mario canon, as you can see. And speaking of which, he's actually got a barrel in his back and hurrying on a barrel. What this actually is turn it on the back. It is actually a light. There you go. Woo. There you go. What it actually does is if you place it in a night, in a black background. I'm talking bollocks now. It's in a pitch black room. You can see projections if you turn this dial here. And I shall show you on screen now because I managed to take some with the iPad. It's so hard to actually see them. Well, then again, it is only a Happy Meal toy. There is a picture of a DK barrel, a banana, and also a picture of Donkey Kong grinning, sort of a generic poses. But I'll post them up on screen anyhow so you can see them all as I blather on. Okay, the next toy, probably the most... I don't know, is it unique or not? Anyhow, it's the giant Powerup Mushroom. So, now you're thinking, I know you've been shot in the back of the head. Oh, has Donkey Kong been shot in the back? He's been shot in the arse and the back of the head as well. Okay, poor old Donkey Kong. There you go. Anyhow, yes, it's the Powerup Mushroom, not the 1-Up Mushroom, which would have been better, really, because it's, I'm going to show you the feature. So if you press the on-off switch at the back, you'll see a button there. And if you press it, it goes... Exciting! Anyhow, what you're supposed to do is put the toy like that, and you go up to it randomly and just go. But it is a Happy Meal toy, come on, give them some leeway. So I'm going to put it there. Okay, the next toy is the one I was actually looking forward to the most, but it's actually quite the most disappointing, and it's actually this one. It is Super Mario with a coin. Now, what it is, the feature is, which I was hoping it would be, is there's a magnet in this part here. Oh, has he got boss eyes? A little bit better. Anyhow, at least they're more accurate than the Super Mario 3 ones, because they had that weird Mario look, didn't they, back then? So it's uniform to what they look like in the game. Anyhow, okay, talking bollocks again, Larry. Okay, what the object, what it's supposed to, I would assume it was going to be, is there was going to be a magnet in the bottom and a magnet in the top, and then the coin would float in midair, like in the video games, and you can spin them around like that. But it's not too bad. But what it is it's just tied on with a bit of rope, and the rope is so short that even if you take it off, it does that. It's supposed to, according to, let me get out the instructions. Which ones are the instructions? Here they are. So look, if you look on the instructions here, look, they actually look like it's falling over, but there's not enough rope they give it so it can fall over. So it's got something like that. So what I was hoping was it would actually be floating in midair rather than. So let me just put Mario back together. There you go. So one last look, spinny, spinny. Like that. It's alright, but it's could have been better than it could have, but could have been better than it is. But then he goes Mario, and he's being shot in the back and in the brick. So there's nothing more painful being shot in the brick. So that can go there. Okay, and finally, the last Mario thing is this. It's the actually I'll put it together so you can see it beforehand. It is this Mario in a pipe going, whee! Look at me! It's time for some spaghetti! That's Luigi, isn't it? Anyhow, this one, it's actually a press. I was hoping it'd be an ink stamp or something, because I used to do ink stamps in the old days, in the 80s, but don't trust kids nowadays graffitiing things with logos of corporate identities. So what you do is it's actually a paper press. Have I still got the paper? Yes, I do! Okay, yes, they give you the grand total of 3 pieces of small paper. Isn't that exciting? Oh, generous of McDonald's. So you put the piece of paper in here, and there's actually a press on the underside of M. So you put them there. No, actually, what you do is it? I can't. Oh, no, that's the eye thing. Sorry. You press Mario down here, so he pops down like that. And then you line up the thing like so, and then press down, and then Mario things up. You need to put a bit more pressure than normal, and what you get, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on camera, is an indentation on the paper of an M. It's just about, hope you can see it on camera. But there you go. So you can have a sort of a inking sort of stamp thing, and that's on the back side as well. So you can, I don't know what sort of purpose that would actually entail in real life or something, or actual purpose whatsoever really. But, so I suppose this is their version of printing images, logos on paper without actually using ink and then getting all upset at the angry parents because, you know, some Johnny's probably licked the ink and it's got sort of some little arsenic in it or something like that. But there you go, that is a whole collection of the Super Mario Happy Meal toys. I'll put the box back up, hopefully I don't knock the camera over, so you get to see this. And so yeah, there you go, that is the there you go. So that's the Super Mario Happy Meal toy collection. I don't know if it's going to be released anywhere else in the world or anywhere else in Europe as well. So if you are in a country that does have this, not including the UK, because that's where I am, let me know in the comments. But hopefully, I do know this isn't out in America at this time of recording, so hopefully you should receive it soon. We've actually gone on to Lego the Movie drinking cups again for some reason, or at least my local McDonald's has, but because they ran out of toys or something. I think these are going to be quite popular as well. They weren't cheap, these are. I think they're going on eBay, entire collection at the moment. They're going for a good £20–25 at the moment. And if you're really lucky, you might even find a display case that they came in as well from when McDonald's are chucking them out. So it looks double that. So thanks very much for watching. I have been Guru Larry. Hopefully I have been interesting enough to give you what shall I say? I'm happy, interesting enough to give you some sort of difference from normal unboxing videos, even if it is a bit suspicious me going into a McDonald's asking for children's meals. Also, I'm very disappointed that they only give you 4 chicken McNuggets now instead of 6 like they did in my day. But then again, look how big I am. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.